Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga for Disc Golf. Today we're going to have a flow focused on improving your reach back. So when you're reaching back, you have like a little brace in your back hip here, and you're turning your hips and then reaching back through your lats, through your forearm, like with the extension in your shoulder. You're not reaching back over your hip. You want to have a brace here, reach back through your shoulder, so then you can follow through, okay? Including the brace in your front hip. But today we're gonna focus on just this extension through your shoulder and your lat, okay? We're gonna begin seated, just to find our breath a little bit. I like to take a comfortable seat on a block. I'm not the most flexible person in the world, but this helps me focus on my breath and have good posture rather than the opposite, being hunched over when I'm sitting on the ground. So sit up nice and tall. If it helps, you can close your eyes. And we're gonna take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And then like you have a straw in your mouth, purse your lips together and exhale. In through the nose. And exhale. Inhale through the nose. Notice the grounding sensation you feel, coming at peace in your body, calming down, and exhale. 2 more. In through the nose. And exhale. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Go ahead and open your eyes. Come to your hands and your knees in a tabletop position. So hands right under the shoulders, knees right under your hips. Bring your toes together, your big toes together. Take your knees the width of the mat and slowly sit your hips back towards your heels while reaching through your arms. So you can move your hands forward to get the reach through your lats. But you really want to get an extension through your spine here. Bring your forehead towards the mat. And if you can, try to rest your forehead on the mat. You want to get this extension through your spine rather than getting your hips onto your heels. So we're just going to sit here for a few breaths. Get comfortable. For the rest of the practice, breathing in and out through your nose only. You want to be taking deep breaths here. Reaching through the sides of your body, through your fingertips, while also reaching your hips back towards your heels, creating length in your whole back body. Now come back up into a tabletop position. And as you inhale, tilt your hips up, arch your spine down, reach your head and neck up. And then when you exhale, tilt your hips down, round through your back, and bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, arch your body. This is warming up your spine. exhale, round. Inhale to arch. And then exhale to round. One more. Inhale to arch. And then exhale to round. Now one more time, bring your toes together. Open your knees up so you can fit your rib cage through. And slowly sit your hips back while you reach through your fingertips, moving your hands forward if you need to. Bring your forehead to rest on the mat. This already feels better now that a couple cat-cows got your spine warmed up a little bit. Get a nice stretch. All right, now let's move back into a tabletop position. Step one leg back and then the other, and do a plank. And from here, we're going to do some scapular push-ups. So bring your shoulder blades together and then push them apart. Push onto the ground, pushing yourself as high as you can. This is where we're creating that strength and the extension that'll help in your reach back. So inhale to bring your shoulder blades together. And then exhale to push them apart. Two more. Inhale to bring them together. And then exhale to push apart. Inhale together. Exhale, push apart. Then you can bring your knees down, toes together, knees wide apart. We're going to stretch it out in that child's pose again. So sit your hips back, reach through your fingertips. Back up into tabletop. We're going to step back into plank again. Now we're going to warm up our core a little bit. So take your right knee to your right elbow. Now step it back. Left knee to the left elbow. Step it back. Right knee to your left elbow. Step it back. And left knee to your right elbow. Now step it back. Now we're going to push back into a down dog. Reach your hips up towards the back of the room. Take a couple breaths here. Now look in between your hands. Step up to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your back out, reach your heart over your toes. Hands halfway up your legs. And exhale to release down, fold at your hips. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, spread your arms, stand up straight, reach to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, take your arms overhead. And exhale to sit back into a chair. Reach your hips towards the wall behind you. Holding here. And exhale to fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward again. And inhale, come up to a stand. Arms overhead. Bring your arms or hands to your heart, Samastiti. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale to sit back into a chair. Keep reaching your hips towards the back wall. You want all the weight in your heels. Now exhale to fold forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale to fold forward. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Now this next part, we're gonna get a shoulder stretch like you used to do back in gym class. So when I first started, this gym class stretch was definitely as much as I could do. So you just, well, for instance, take your left hand, bring it across your chest, take your right elbow underneath and hook at the elbows. Then you can pull your shoulder across. And for a lot of people, that's a good stretch. That doesn't feel like much to you. When you bring your right arm under, cross at the elbows, and then try to cross again at your wrists. And that'll make the stretch tighter, okay? But the hard part, or the more challenging part, is we're gonna sit back into a chair first and cross our legs. So take a big breath in, reach your arms over your head, and sit back into a chair. Now staying low, take your right leg and cross it up over your left. Now take your left arm and cross it under your right, either in the gym class stretch, or if you can, try to cross at both your elbows and your wrists. Reach your elbows forward and up if you can to increase the stretch. Okay, come back to stand. Arms overhead. Big breath in. Bring your arms to your side. And take your arms overhead. We're gonna sit back down into the chair. Take our left leg up and over our right while staying low. And then we're gonna take our right arm under our left. If you can, reach your elbows forward and up to increase the intensity of the stretch. Now uncross your arms and your legs. Come to a stand. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms to your side. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold forward at your hips. Take a generous bend in your knees if you need to. Inhale, flat back. Now step back into a plank pose. If you need to, you can drop your knees here and cross your ankles, lift your feet up. But we're gonna do a couple more of these scapular push-ups. So I'll demonstrate on my knees. Retract your shoulder blades together. And then push the ground away. Reaching as hard as you can into the ground, pushing away. Now, retract back your shoulder blades back together. push the ground away. Together. And push away. One more. Bring your shoulder blades together. And now push them away. Now lower yourself all the way to the ground. Place your hands underneath your shoulders with your fingertips coming right in line with the tops of your shoulders. Reach back through your toes, plant the tops of your feet on the ground. Tighten your legs so that your knees are off the ground. And as you inhale, use the strength of your lower back or your entire back to lift off the ground. You don't want to be pushing into your hands here. You're trying to use the strength of your spine to raise yourself up. Your elbows stay back behind you, like you're trying to put them in your back pockets. And lower down. We're going to do one more of these cobras, okay? So inhale to lift up. Tighten your legs. And exhale, lower down. Now, take your arms out to the side. Place your forehead to the ground. And lift your arms up off the floor, like you're in an airplane. Now we're going to lift our right arm up, keep our left arm down. Come back to your airplane, and now lift your left arm up towards the sky. Bring your arms back to equal distance from the floor. Now right arm up, back down, left arm up. Try not to twist at your rib cage. We're just using the power of our shoulder blades here, moving along our back to raise our arms up. Bring that down, right arm up, down, left arm up, and down. Bring your hands back under your shoulders and push yourself up to a tabletop position. Come to a seat. We're going to move to our back. All right, we're going to do just a little bit of abs here, build some core strength. Okay, lie down on your back. Take your arms up towards the ceiling, parallel to each other. And now bring your knees up so that your legs are coming out of your hips at a 90-degree angle, and your lower legs are coming away from your knees at a 90-degree angle. So inhale to lower your right leg and drop your left arm back. Exhale to come back up. And then take your right arm back, left leg forward. Back up. Left arm, right leg. Back up. Right arm, left leg. Back up. Two more. Left arm, right leg. Back up. Right arm, left leg. Back up. Left arm, right leg. Back up. Right arm, left leg. Back up. Then take your arms and reach them forward. Place them flat on the ground, palms down. And then you're going to reach your legs straight up. Feel the stretch through your hamstrings, as straight as you can. And then lower them about 1/3 of the way to the ground. We're doing a little bit of core torture here. Bring your legs back up, reach towards the sky, and then one more time, lower them about a third of the way towards the ground. Reach through your heels. 3, 2, 1. And bring your feet to the floor. So now take your right ankle, cross it over your left knee, and then let your knees fall to the left. Feel a nice stretch through your right hip, up through your core. Keep your left shoulder plastered to the floor. A nice little twisting stretch here. Just relax. Breathe through your nose. Just let it all go. Your heart keeps pumping fast, but your breath slows down. The more you practice yoga, the better you become at this, which helps you stay calm when things start to go awry, which is helpful in life, but also on the course. So bring your legs back up, let your butt come back to neutral, then take your left ankle and cross it over your right knee. Scoot your butt to the left a little bit, then let your knees drop to your right. Keep your left shoulder firm on the ground. Feel a nice stretch through your hips, through your abs. I love this stretch. Come back to neutral. Place your feet on the ground. Then reach your right leg out, left leg out. Arms out to your side, palms to the sky. The back of your head firmly on the floor. Tuck your chin just a little bit. Keep breathing through your nose. Let your feet fall open and just relax. Let the tension in your lats and your shoulders just melt away. Let your legs feel like they're sinking into the floor. With each breath, you become more and more relaxed. See if you can tune into the feeling of your blood moving through your body, which isn't a real thing, but just notice the vibrations as you lie still, the motion within your body that you've created. Let your eyes flutter open. Roll over to your side. And push yourself up to seated. Notice a change in your focus here after the practice versus when you first sat down. Maybe a little bit of clarity. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope this makes your day a little bit better. Have a great day. Peace.